Alright, this is the last attempt. Jeez Louise, man. Yo, Torex. Yep. This, the usual. My computer absolutely trying to drive me crazy. And then the funniest part earlier was we did a live discussion during the original time we were expecting the storms to fire. Cap didn't break. I even said it. Watch. Later, while I'm at the store, that's when the storms are going to go fire. Sure enough, I get a message from Justin. By the time I get home, tornado warning. I go live, and computer says, screw you, your stream, and the horse you came in on. I'm like, man, that's how we're doing things today? Sheesh. What did I do to you? Now I think we're stable now. But yeah, that was annoying. I was thinking, okay, maybe I could make up for yesterday since I couldn't stream because I was having to wash my clothes, but because my washer decided to just stop working entirely. Like the sensor does not read at all, no matter what I try to do. I tried all I could to jerry rig it, so yeah. Been a rough few days. Been a rough week. My shoulder getting banged up, wrist getting banged up. Yeah. Okay. Alexa, lights on. Welcome back, Justin. Or, good to be back, Justin. Alexa, lights on! Daggone it. This keeps on happening. I'm actually gonna cuss in a second. I'm trying not to. But sheesh, man, this is crazy. A 40-degree land spout. Isn't that something? Is there anything on Twitter about it, or X, or whatever you want to call it? Yes, please. I'm eager to see what that. Well, I've seen it, but I'm eager to see a picture. Ooh, that's good. I think I'll zoom out real quick and then guess we'll add a little music. Because at this point, why not? Then again, I'm scared to do that because watch something else stupid happen. If it happens again, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just not meant to stream tonight. I mean, sheesh. When nothing, it's just funny though because when nothing happened, because the first stream, nothing was going on. Did the discussion. It's a good discussion too with that. Then all of a sudden, as I'm going to the store, after I let go of the stream, Mother Nature decides to do things. And then when I come in, no, she doesn't. Yes. So I'm interested as to why Mother Nature has, or why Mother Nature's so shy when it comes to me. Oh, he's not here. I'm going to act a fool now. Oh no, he's back. Code red. Or code maroon. And you know it's true, Torex. You know it's true because every time I have to ask contingents just what shade of red exactly the watermark is. Yeah, but I mean, Torex has been around for a little. Well, he's been around for a little longer than you have as far as the channel's concerned. But yeah, he's seen it. Like there have been times where I've been like, it's like, oh yeah, I could go to bed, and then all of a sudden, EF3 at night, get wrecked. Just, man. Like there have been a couple of times I've literally raged. And I've just been like, "Oh, you mean to tell me like 30 minutes after I log off and get to bed?" It's like, "Hi, Ryan's here and he gets to get an EF3." I'm like, "Ain't that nice?" Ain't that nice? Ah, man. That should probably be like a running gag or like a meme or something on for probably both our communities. Oh, you sent the pictures of the water spout. He sent the pictures. Or land spout. Oh, I do see it. Wow. You've missed, yeah. I mean, that's part of, yeah. I mean, it's part of it, but it never gets easy to, it's never easy to deal with, you know? It's always something. It's always something that, makes me rage a little bit. I'm just like, man, come on. Now, since I haven't actually been out chasing, I'm not complaining. As long as it misses home, I'm definitely not complaining. But yeah, if I'm chasing and that happens 5 minutes, I'm gonna be like, come on, man, this isn't fair. Why must you torture me on the computer and outside? Yeah, definitely would need advice on how to restart while I'm out chasing. Because odds are I'm probably going to start out doing solo chasing. Oh, yeah, George is fine tonight. George is fine tonight. George is fine tomorrow, Sunday, probably Monday too. Really, our chances of rain are kind of on the lower end until like later next week, really. So, yeah, if you want to get some rest, feel free. Yes, because people don't know how to water their lawns. So whenever I do my job, a lot of people aren't getting the results they want if I'm doing aeration. That's just me putting it lightly. Like today, for example, or yesterday now technically since it's past midnight. But yeah, During the workday, we didn't even get really any plugs. It was more just puffs of dust. That's how dry it was. I was aerating dust more so than soil. I guess I'll chill here for an hour and see what's what. But yeah, as far as severe weather is concerned, I wouldn't be worried about tonight or even tomorrow, really. Yeah, yeah, you aren't wrong. I hate to say that too. They're definitely not wrong. Yeah, even though in reality that saves the money in the long run. I saw everything, Torex. I saw everything. Like I said, my washer broke down, and then I had to drive to a laundromat, wash my clothes, and then while all that was going on, that's when it all hit the fan. So you can tell how you can imagine how happy I was. I mean, I'm happy for Patrick, yes. But I was pissed. I was pissed, man. It was just like, yeah, why not, right? Yeah, now it's working. I don't know why it does that. Like, just randomly sometimes it'll just start acting up. Well, I'd rather it be on a low end night like this versus a moderate risk or enhanced risk or whatever. Still annoying, don't get me wrong, but yeah, you're like 13 minutes late. It's alright though. I'm gonna get a little music on there, on here too. Probably keep it pretty low. Especially not to wake up my neighbors. My neighbors are actually nice. Shame on Shane in you. Shane in you. If you watch The Walking Dead, Shane ended up in somebody and it did not go well. Shame on you, Mia. It's okay. I'm not. You guys should know this about me by now. I'm not super serious until it's just really time to be. Dang autocorrect. Katie had an oopsie too. No, you're just really easy to pick on, Mia. That's all. You're just really easy to pick on. Let's look at. That was just Justin's autocorrect, and I seized the opportunity. No, Justin was the one that said shame on you. Justin was the one that was saying shame on you. So there you go. I feel like Otto from Wally is in control of autocorrect. Jeez, Torex. Jeez. And you can't whoop me either. You can't whoop me either. I would say go whoop Torex, but I'm not. He's not gonna be a sacrificial lamb. Oh no, it's 100% up for discussion because I said so. Because I said so. You know, if I'm gonna, I know it's a lower end evening, but I'll say this much: it'd be a great idea if somebody made a AI version of Stone Cold Steve Austin's voice. I think I get the reference. It sounds familiar. Who is this? I'm glad it's not like Radar Omega, so I can actually read it. It's Taylor Woodall. It was only like probably my first or second time hearing about him. Wisteria control. Oh, you're doing Wisteria control? I've been learning about that this season because I've been hanging out with more of the spray techs as of lately with my job. You're derooting that? Ugh, Jesus. You keep making demands, and that's why you end up not getting anything. Oh. I think we need a counter for these lower end streams for something along the lines of like whenever somebody gets played by autocorrect. No, I know how it is. I'm not even allergic to pollen, and I'm dealing with it. Like our counts at times have been like 10,000, 12,000, 13, 15,000. Even for me, at that point, it starts to get a bit stifling. So I definitely understand that, especially since I work outside too, which is even worse. I feel really bad for my coworkers that I work with. Um, those guys in particular, they actually have allergies. One of them is actually allergic to Poana, Katie. So like we know, so like it's almost like a joke on the truck, but it's kind of not. But like we'll know whenever a yard is properly treated because crew leader he won't sneeze. Focus east of the axis. Yeah, allergies are not my expertise, but I do know one thing. They're definitely not fun. Because the closest thing that I've gotten to a taste of that is this year, really. This is probably the worst reaction that I've had to high pollen counts in a long time. Like I said, working outside, there's just really nowhere to run from it. Yeah, it sounds like it's bronchital. I do know what that is, at least. My mom was a registered nurse, and she taught me a good bit. Mm. My mom stopped being a registered nurse by the time I was born, I think. But yeah, she's taught me how to take care of myself in some pretty dire situations, I'd say. Oh, you're a germaphobe. Yeah, that's not gonna. That wouldn't have mixed well. So now you're going into. So now you're looking to get into the weather field. Yeah, it helps you. Like the amount of remedies that you can find, and how easily those remedies are overlooked. It's actually quite insane. Which one is it for? Is it Oklahoma? Yeah, because I just read that one again. That one was about the supercells that have already fired there, and then we're just kind of waiting to see what they end up doing. Because the real wild card for tonight with Oklahoma is going to have a lot more to do with the low-level jet, and because the atmosphere is still destabilizing because that Gulf of Mexico, or whatever you want to call it at this point, the Gulf moisture is coming in, and it is ultimately riding right up along that cold front, and that's going to be where our best chance for severe storms is. The Gulf of Reed Timber, that's what we're going to call it. How about that? The Gulf of Timber, Gulf of Copic, I don't know. We're just going to name it whatever. You know what? Screw it. We're going to call it the Gulf of TMW. I mean, warm doesn't necessarily. I mean, yes, it has been warm, but warm doesn't necessarily matter in this case. To a point, it's really the moisture flow from the Gulf that we are looking for. Those sea surface, ocean water temperatures, whatever you want to call them at this point, I'm too tired to think, are really what we're looking for. Anything that will help ripen the atmosphere with moisture is what we're looking for. And that's what the Gulf is best for. Yeah, the last thing I want to get into is a debate about the freaking Gulf, man. I'm just like, call it what you want. We're literally arguing over a mass of water right now. Like, yeah, I'm totally gonna argue over a mass of water. Well, a month and a half at this point. I'm trying to prepare an outlook for hurricane season, truthfully. This will be the first time I tried this. If I could do it, it would be the first one that I ever made, like, on my own. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on for. The Gulf of Water. Like, there have been so many memes about that now. hilarious. Oh wow, you gotta get up at 5. Yeah, get some rest, Justin. I'll probably catch you tomorrow. I'll definitely catch you Sunday. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you keeping me posted while I was in the store too. That was actually help. That actually really helped. But yeah, man. Have a good night. Get some good sleep, and we'll see you soon. I will do no such thing. I will do no such thing. Absolutely not. It will not happen. It will never happen. There. Okay, I can do something for you, and you can clip this too if you want, Torex. I'm too tired to care if you give it 0 stars. You can give it negative 0.5 stars. Make it a La Nina star. How about that? Go into the negatives. And it still made no difference. You need to know what La Nina is. I think everybody's tired right now. Okay, so I'm not sure how long we'll stream for, if I'm being truthful. Maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Oh yeah, that was, yeah, dang, that's got to be a rough chase day if that's the highlight of it. Just be like, oh, there it is. There's the potato. Give me them fries. Give me the fries. Ooh. You got any vapor rub? Maybe that'll help. If you rub some vapor, like Vicks Vapor Rub, or actually like the store brand, like the Kroger one that I used as a kid, was something vicious. But yeah, you put something on your nose, and then you put a little bit on your chest. Just kicks all that stuff right out. It's uncomfortable though, I will say that much. Ooh, tough night. Don't overdo it, but you could try. On your nose is bad enough. If you think that's bad though, try your eye. I have some very bad memories from that. The only other thing I could recommend is maybe, I never meant to put it on my eye on purpose, genius. Why would I ever do something like that? So you need to apply it. So when I was a kid, I didn't know that you needed to apply it with a glove or something. I did it barehanded, and then I accidentally touched the corner of my eye because I thought something had got on there, like right here, and it got in my eye, and that was absolute agony. I was thrashing around on the floor like a maniac. I think Torex has been around Baconator for too long. That daggone lotion emoji. Speaking of which, though, guys, I know you didn't. It's just that stupid emoji, man. We all know what Baconator uses it for. You didn't mean it like that, but it brings back trauma. I'm just playing. On another note, though, especially since it's been slow, yeah, I don't think you do. You if anything, you might want to ask Baconator. Have fun. But on another note, though, these Torex, I don't know why you guys haven't said anything about Helicity or Twisted. I mean, that high risk event is still going, and I've been playing by myself. I bet you probably have been busy, but you guys were saying, "Hey, I can make this day work. I can make that day work." I was there, man. I was there. Oh yeah, you said your Chromebook was having problems, if I remember correctly. Hoo-wee. Dang, fatigue is hitting me. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it is Easter Sun. It is Easter weekend. I think it goes on until the 21st, so maybe you might have a chance. Who knows? But if you can, it's no problem. I was just messing with you. But the other two, but those other two, uh, Isaiah and Baconator, different story. I'm on, I'm on their case. Shoot, I was almost able to convince. I feel like I've somewhat convinced contingents to at least consider playing it. I don't know how soon that would actually happen. Drink some warm water. Maybe that'll help a little bit with that. But yeah, have a good night. Rest up. I'm probably gonna be not too far behind you at the rate that it's going right now. I mean, I really think damaging winds and hail are gonna be the main threat, with maybe an embedded tornado warning or two every once in a while. You look towards oh god. Hand sanitizer in the eye. Oh, oh nah, he's getting beat. Nah, if it was me, he'd be getting beat up. I'd be like, nah, man, you're gonna catch these hands. You gotta catch these hands, man. Why would you point that at me? Why would you point that at me? I don't care if I'm the younger or older brother. I'd be like, nah, you gotta, I gotta beat you up for that one, man. There's no way. Nah, I know I'd probably get in trouble, but nah, if I do that, I think even my brother knows. Nah, I gotta get you, man. That's always how we would settle it. That is often how me and my brother would settle it. We would we would fight or wrestle or something. If it was me, I know he would fight me. Yeah, so if that happens again, you might have to get him. He has unworldly action and energy. I was like, all right, well, you can unworldly get it, catch this beat down. You can catch this unworldly beat down for trying to make me blind. You can catch this unworldly beat down. I will have you running around, burning that unworldly energy, only for you to still get beat down. There's only so many places you can run in that room. Definitely wasn't for them times I was mischievous. If my brother was my brother was in chat right now, he'd vouch for that. Nah, he probably wouldn't do it. He said that he probably wouldn't beat me up. I would have to call him out on that one and say, lies. You know good and well that if I ended up spraying hand sandy in your eye. But the only one who could but we would be the only ones that would really be allowed to beat each other up, though. That's always how it would go. Anyone else tries to get involved, we both beat them up. We join forces. That's how siblings are supposed to work. Only I can torment you, not the other way around. And no one else can. It is a family affair, through and through. Ooh-wee. Man, fatigue is hitting me. I was thinking that body armor was gonna kind of bring me a little something back, but sheesh. Alright. I'll probably be here for at least another 30 minutes. Or I'll try to be. Yep, being a sibling is a crazy journey. Especially with me being the youngest, but I wouldn't trade it for much. I wouldn't trade it for anything, really, I don't think. My siblings have been pretty good to me. We've had our moments, though, don't get me wrong. But we've had more than our fair share of moments where it got crazy, but I don't think I'd trade it. Oof. Yeah, these storms are cooked right now. Really, these ones that I'm interested in still. I might need to take a second to walk around. I just want to try to at least get to 1 hour. If nothing happens after that hour, then I'm probably gonna go to bed. I'm back. Nice. Yeah, I just needed to stretch a little bit. That was the thing for me. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's going to happen here in this next little bit here. So I'm probably going to be on maybe for another 15 or 20. If if we don't see anything very threatening, I'm probably going to save up my energy for tomorrow and Sunday, of course. Or later today and Sunday, I should say. I think there could be a small chance that they expand that enhanced risk. I don't think as of right now that they're going to go moderate or anything beyond. I think they'll probably let that enhanced risk maybe extend further off towards the, I would say over towards like maybe the south, maybe southwest. Cape is looking pretty good over towards this area. Cape's not going to be an issue tonight towards where these storms are firing. We're probably sitting around 2,000 plus joules per kilogram for Cape tonight. So there's going to be plenty of instability. Low level jet's going to be good. The real question is, are these storms going to be able to overcome some of the inhibition that's still left over? It hasn't been enough to completely inhibit storm development, but we haven't really seen these storms like evolve into supercells or anything of the like. Yeah, hopefully no Cape bombs overnight, because that moisture surge is really what's helping to keep that instability level up. And really that's going to be the key ingredient for tonight. It's most likely going to be that moisture return, especially along any sort of, especially along the cold front as well. Any sort of cold front or maybe even an outflow boundary. I think that's going to be the hot spots. Hey, Christine. I just had a thought. I'm actually thinking I might want to take a quick look at some of the model data here too for Sunday, since we probably have, or maybe we might actually be able to look at '06 maybe? Nope. Never mind. We are still hours away from that coming out. Probably another 3 hours away from that coming out. Never mind. I do know that OZ runs have been completed, I think, from everything, including NAM 3 kilometer. I was trying to think of some way to kind of fill in the gaps here. I mean, we had a discussion earlier. What, tonight? Where are you again, Christine? Three or 4 a.m. Sheesh. Indiana? Oh, you're probably gonna see a downtrend if anything. Most of the instability seems like it's much further off towards the south, well off to the south. Or is that for? Or is that for later today? Because the thing is, the slight risk for, well, depending on how you look at it, yesterday and then today has been like right. Has been like kind of marginal at best. It's kind of back and forth. Oh yeah, okay, you're for tonight. You're for tonight. Okay, your risk is tonight. I can pull up some model data real quick for you. But I think you're on the downtrend now. I think you should be alright. Let's do that real quick though. And let's get the radar up in the bottom corner as well. As well. Okay. Where is weather-wise? Alright. Oh, wait. Easy answer to that. There it is. Okay. Here's a risk for tonight. Tornado threat's low. It's really a wind threat that you would have to be concerned with for your area. Tomorrow, the threat downtrends. We get towards some marginal risk. We're to go ahead and look at the models tonight. We'll actually zoom in up close and personal for your area. So we're going to go here, and then it's about our current time, I would say. Yeah, it looks like it will be about 3 or 4 o'clock. It definitely looks like it's downtrended pretty significantly because the stronger storms here, they'll usually have this little updraft helicity streak right here. The stronger the updraft, the brighter it shows up on here. By the time we get towards this scan here, look at that. Look at how much it slows down. Still expect heavy rain, maybe marginally severe. I think by the next update, I think these areas to the north may drop off the severe risk here. Or at least we would go away from slight risk and lean more into marginal. There's always that chance that it could go the other way, but I think the chances are pretty slim now. It's going to be some really naggy, untimely thunder, though, for sure, from the looks of it. As far as instability for your area would be concerned, we don't really have a whole lot to work with, and I think that's probably one of the biggest limiting factors for your area, Christine. It's really over, like I said, it's really over towards Texas, Oklahoma, where we have probably the best ingredients for severe weather. Anywhere further up to the north and east, it just gets a little bit more difficult to keep any sustainability with any storms here. You'll still get them, but you might end up getting that one odd severe thunderstorm warning. The more you hear about EF ratings, the less you trust them. Depends on what you're rating. Depends on what you're judging the rating based off. If you're judging a rating based off of the sheer size of the tornado, of course you're not going to trust them because tornadoes have never been rated off of size. A 1.8 mile tornado is crazy, but you have to remember the EF scale is based off of the damage that it does. How you doing, Clint? But yeah, Max, you have to remember that the EF scale is based off of damage indicators. In other words, the damage that a tornado does. If a tornado isn't hitting any, if a tornado isn't really hitting a structure, then you can't rate it anything. It's EF unknown. The problem that I see with the social media sometimes in particular is that they'll overhype an event just for likes and clicks. And it's crazy. Because then you're conditioning someone else who actually wants to learn about the stuff into thinking that, oh, this should be an F5 or something, and it only hit trees. An EF1 can take out trees. In an EF1 tornado, it can go about winds up to 100 miles an hour. Now, I will say this much too, though. There are gray areas when it comes to the EF scale. I'm not denying that. Not at all. But you got to be careful. But I guess the point I'm really trying to make is you got to be careful what you read. But yeah, Essex, as wide as it was and as strong as it was on velocity, because I was able to look at it while I was at the laundromat. I just hate that I wasn't home to stream. But when I looked at that, I was like, wow, if this were to go over any buildings, this would be a big problem. Just thankfully it didn't. Excuse me, y'all. Yep, same way with how you do forecasting. You should never look at just one weather model. You should look at multiple. Because that's how you figure out that's how you find solutions to a tougher forecast. Because for me, the forecast on Sunday has been a pain. I can't lie to you. Sunday's forecast has honestly been giving me fits. But that's because I've been looking at all the models, and I see two particular outcomes that we've been kind of trending towards. The GFS has had one particular outcome for a bit now. The Euro's kind of stuck with another. Yep, and that's the point I'm making. We do need to revise this scale, but I won't say that it's completely untrustworthy. And then also another thing, and this is what I think a lot of people are overlooking, and I can confirm this also due to the fact that landscaping is somewhat of a construction trade. The building codes that I have, or the practices I've seen with buildings today, it's definitely not up to code. Like, they slap them up quick nowadays. They don't take the time to meet the standard. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to name particular companies that I know are guilty of it for reasons, but let's just say I know of a few. And they're not small scale builders. These are like high level, top of the line companies. Well, I mean, if it's 1978, it's a little bit better, but even so, I don't know, man. It's really just got more to do with which company what or whatever decided to build it, you know. Especially if it's like a small townhome. All I can say is those homes that I've seen built over the years, I don't think a lot of them survive much. Does it rhyme with rebar? There's rebar. There's the studs that are in the. There's the studs within the 2x4 support system. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I could get into. Like I said, I can't open Pandora's box here because I would get into some serious legal trouble. Like I said, I worked for an affiliate that, yeah, let's just say things would get messy. And I'm really just trying not to get in trouble. But trust me, if I could talk about it, I would. But yeah, if I talk about it, you'll probably see this channel go bye-bye. And after 3 years of hard work, I definitely don't want that to happen. Yeah, there's a lot of companies that I could call out. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright guys, I'm trying to think. What do I do here? Yep, and they still do that today. That's the thing. It really hasn't changed much. Uh-oh. Wait, what? A raid? Okay, I'm for it. I'm ready. Appreciate your Stormfront. I think that the capping that we had earlier is still kind of affecting some of these storms, but I'm not so sure that we can't get anything to pop off. It's just going to be few and far in between. Because look, it's just as I was saying before. The hotspot where we have all the instability, it's still over towards Texas and Oklahoma. Like, look at this pocket right here. We get a few pockets where we get about 4,000 joules of cape even. Even as we get later into the evening or into the overnight here, you can see where that instability forms up. It's right along the frontal boundary here and the moist sector. And then it's pretty much a repeat for tomorrow too. It's essentially the same area, maybe just a little bit further off towards the south and east a bit, or north and east, depending on your perspective. But it's pretty much the same thing. Hey, Merry Christmas, guys. We're at 12:25. Could you all do me a favor and spam the Christmas tree emote? There we go. Let's keep it coming. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. All right. You need context. It's 12:25. We're at 12:25 subs. Like you see it on the bottom right corner of my screen here. It's 12:25. So, Merry Christmas. I mean, I figured I'd do something silly. Thanks, Christine. Appreciate y'all tuning in, especially with it being pretty quiet. You know, I mean, there's still warnings popping up here and there. This one does have tornado possible with it, so we still need to keep an eye out. I wonder if there is a 13 emoji. Uh-oh. Here comes the raid? Uh-oh. Should I sound the siren? I'm trying to think. I'm not used to raids happening. I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Thanks, Torex, for giving everyone a warm welcome. I gotta do a raid eventually for someone. So I think this is like maybe the first or second time, but I don't know if it's always been a thing, but I know you like have to pass these on at some point. And I'm more than willing to do that, but I just gotta figure out who to do that for. Notches make nachos, or notches make natos. Unless you know where my mind is right now. Notches make natos. Yeah, that is true. Welcome, newfound weather. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm interested in this storm right over here towards Bronte. Or Bronx, or I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably botching this to Kingdom Come, but this has probably been one of the more interesting cells. Yeah, I know. Notches make natos. Notches make... That, notches make natos. Oh no. Here it comes. Oh, here we go. Notches. I love it. I actually love this. Notches make natos. We should make that a gag. We should make that a gag here. Just combine the communities from Stormcat 5. We'll just do it. Whoa, holy cow. The numbers have come in droves here. But yeah, we need to make that a thing. Like whenever a raid comes, whenever we plan to raid someone, we need to make our own thing. So theirs not just make natos. We gotta think up something. We gotta think up something. Holy cow, guys. Yeah, you guys are making me want nachos now. That's what you guys have really made me think of. You haven't made me think of tornadoes. You've made me think of food. You've made me think of food. Unfortunately, it's like 1 in the morning. Nachos make NATOs. You guys are great. You guys are wonderful. Nachos also make NATOs. Yes, please smash that like button, by the way. This is great, man. Thanks, Stormfront. I appreciate it, man. I was trying to think of, I honestly was just trying to think of what we can do here for the rest of this stream. I'm not sure, I'm not sure about this one. I'm honestly thinking that this is probably clipped, but you know. Oh yeah. Oh, to anyone that's interested, we do have a Discord, by the way. Yeah, man, I'm really surprised. Yeah. It's been a quiet one. I mean, it's been a slow stream. The weather's been, I mean, it's been a steady stream. It's cool, but this wasn't a high-end event. I was just really mad, especially since I missed last night's stream. My washer broke down, and then I ended up having to go to a laundromat because, you know. Oh, you guys have a Discord? Yeah, yeah. You should be able to share it without an issue. Yeah, yeah, I did end up coming back, voice, and, well, I mean, it paid off. I mean, we got raided just now. We just got raided, and it's freaking awesome. But yeah, man, I was really pissed, because, like, right around the time that I got home from the laundromat, that's when the tornado emergency yesterday occurred. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. The one time, and I mean literally, the one time I say, okay, this might not be all that bad, it turns out to actually be bad. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that was on anyone's bingo book. I don't think that was in anyone's bingo book. 5% producing a tornado emergency. And then also a 1.8 wide tornado to go with it. I'm like, my God. Now I don't even want to throw away my washer. I just want to smash it. Like, I literally just want to smash it. It's like, you costed me a whole tornado outbreak event. Stormfront's Freak Channel. Aw, man. I wish I could have been streaming, man. I wanted to so bad. Yep, we got raided just now. Yeah, we just made quite a few new friends. I can't even keep up with all you guys. There's Intel Alpha, Mama G, Anthony Payton, sheesh. There's Stormcat 5, Joe Squire, Care Bear, Stu, Matt, I guess Gumby. I guess Gumby is a good name. I hope it is. Sirloin. Ah, I see what you did. I see what you did there with the name. I love it. Lindy. Jeez, there is a lot of you. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to Storm Cat 5, man, for the raid. Like, holy cow. Just made my night, man. Just made my night. I was half asleep, to be honest. Hey, man. Well, I mean, we've been hammering away for the last 3 years. Literally, our stream crashed a little earlier. We had to fight to get it back. But yeah, I love the name Sirloin. Dang it, now all you guys are doing is making me think of food more. But yeah, we had a little discussion earlier about Sunday as well recently. Sir, stop, Christine! You guys are literally about to make me cook some freaking nachos at 1 a.m. I don't have sirloin, unfortunately. Ooh, Australia. I think you might be my first Australian viewer. Pizza makes... Stop. Stop. You guys are really about to make me get like the midnight munchies. And it doesn't help that, well, I'm not a stoner, obviously. But it doesn't make it any better that 420 is tomorrow. Okay? For those of you that are into it, I don't smoke. Anyone that is curious. Hey, Texan. Stu's from Ohio. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. You're a Texan. I wonder how many of you actually watch football. A cooking live stream. Unfortunately, I am not near my kitchen, so I would have to actually step away to do that. And the other thing is, the only thing that I really have to work with is either chicken or ground turkey. Whatever you do, don't listen to Mia. Oh, God, voice. I shouldn't have even said anything. I actually love ground turkey with tacos and nachos, man. Because I'll tell you, salad NATO. You're on that island all by yourself, Mia. You are on that island all by yourself. Turkey, what? Flauta? I've never even heard of that, really. I'm kind of curious now, though. What is that? Turkey flauta? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. From what you were saying in chat, you sounded miserable, Mia. Why are you still awake? You don't make friends with salad. Yes, I do have a Twitter. I will send the link. Oh, a giant taquito. No, I've never tried to make a taquito myself. I've had taquitos before. Your nose is a You could have said the thing. I wouldn't have banned you for it. You make them down here after Thanksgiving. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Torex. Appreciate you. Yeah, I only have 2 computer screens, so if I would have had a chance to even do that, I probably would have missed everything on chat. The after Thanksgiving burritos. Here where I'm from Atlanta, by the way, to anyone well, quite a few you don't know now, since y'all are so new. Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. Turkey sandwiches is the norm here. Thanks, Mama G. That's just the beginning. That's just the beginning, Newfound. You'll come to find that I'm full of surprises. Just stay tuned, man. Ty from the Weather Channel headquarters. Oddly enough, I used to live only a few exits away from there. Oh, you're in Alabama? Nice. Which part? Because, I might have driven through your area already before. Because I've driven to Birmingham. Yeah, I've driven past Talladega a few times. About once a year, my family often will go to Birmingham to see the Magic City Classic game. Yeah, you know what? That's what we'll do. Everybody, if you're comfortable, and you don't have to do this, but comment where you're from. But comment what area you're from, if you're comfortable. You're not obligated to do it, obviously, but comment where you're from. Dang it, man! I got a banged up wrist and I haven't warmed up on the guitar at all, but I'm halfway want to play. Northeast Oklahoma. Familiar territory. Isn't Virginia like a commonwealth? Gumby, are you in Savannah, Georgia? Alright, if you're from Savannah, Georgia especially, Georgia, stand up, man. Yeah, I thought Virginia was a commonwealth. Alright, Georgia, stand up, man. Georgia, stand up. Yes, northern Utah. Of course, that's you, Torex. Shoot, you had more action today than anyone else. Y'all actually had a land spout over there. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm from. Anything for Pryor, Oklahoma? Uh, Give me a second here, because one thing that I wish that Weatherwise had, I do wish that they had the search bar that Omega had. You're Atlanta born and raised like me. That's awesome. Okay, south of Kansas City. Dang, that's close. Yeah, that's really close. Yeah, I follow Alfaria. He's from Atlanta too. I know that much. Yeah, I remember when he first started talking about the Atlanta tornado in '08. That supercell actually passed over my house before it made the right turn to go tornadic. I'll never forget that night. We were none the wiser as to what had happened. The power never even went out at our house either. That's the craziest part. Really? You were in the Rolling Fork documentary? Wow. Yeah, I actually watched that one too. Holy cow. Yeah, the storms are definitely struggling. Griff is your... Oh my gosh. How's Griff doing? Is he okay? Because I know that really messed with... I know that event, like, really messed with a lot of people. That's one of my apprehensions with storm chasing. Because I just got Skywarn certified about a month ago. So, I mean, eventually I am going to be doing it. But, like, that is one of my anxieties right there. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm ready. Absolutely. Uh, I'm still pretty green to storm chasing, so just if I do go with you guys, just bear with me. I gotta get my car fixed first. I was actually hoping I could have got it fixed sooner, so I would have had an opportunity to chase maybe like a week or two ago. But, well, actually, no, that probably wouldn't have worked out because that was during the high risk. And then we had a subsequent risk over here, so probably wouldn't have worked out well. But holy cow. Oh, several new chasers? Okay, okay. But yeah, I'm down to do that, man. I'm more than down to chase. If I ever get to chase the monsoon in the southwest. Shoot, if I can ever get there, I would love to do that. And I mean, and that would honestly be during a good time of year for me as well, because my work would be in the off season during that time too. Like that would be more than ideal. Yeah, I think we were live for that one, or maybe we might have missed it. I know we were. Was it May 6th? If it was May 6th, then we were definitely live. Dude, I remember everything. I remember so much stuff happening in Oklahoma last year. It was almost like a blur. Like, we had May 23rd. I think we were live for that one, too. But yeah, I remember during that time of year, everything was just kind of a blur. Because I remember at the time, that was the April 27th stream last year. Well, I can't think straight. The April 27th stream last year was the longest stream that we had ever done. It was the first time we went over 10 hours. And then right after that, we had May 6th. Oh, you chased night? Oh, I actually called that one Oklahoma's Night of the Twisters. I don't know if people agree with me on that title or not, but it did in a way kind of remind me a little bit of Grand Island 1980, even though that was before my time. Grip was in Greenfield. Holy cow. I need to chat with a lot of you guys, man. Like, wow. Cause I wanna get out there and storm chase. I wanna hear the stories too, all the lore, everything. Like, I may be from the southeast, I may be from Dixie, but I've always had the heart of a storm chaser, man. Oh, you sent Discord? Let me see. Yeah, you might want to send it on X just in case. I remember one time, I don't know if it was, I don't know if Voice is still in chat or not. But I remember one time Voice had sent me something in chat, and then they tried to, like, shadow ban him, which was stupid. So yeah, just send it to me on, Discord. Not Discord, but, X, just to be safe. No one needs to be getting shadow banned. I remember someone asking me about Pryor, Oklahoma. Could someone help me locate that really quickly? Because like I said, one thing that I've always had a problem with one thing that I've had a problem with weather-wise is the fact that I can't type an area into the search bar. If I remember correctly, Pryor is right on the line between Texas and Oklahoma, not far from Wichita. Wichita Falls, but Pryor Creek, northeast Oklahoma. Okay. It's east of Tulsa. Okay. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm still trying to work around weather-wise here. Ah, I see it. I see it clearly now. No severe storms are on the way at this moment. You're towards 69. Yeah, okay. Here it is. Yeah, I found it. It's right here. I'll center it up on the screen for you guys. But yeah, this is it right here. The severe storms are off to your east right now. There's nothing off to your south that looks threatening at this point in time. Seems like there's a lot of. It seems like it's just for the most part rain. There's no supercells or any linear segments that are showing any signs of threatening activity at all. And based off of velocity here, the winds aren't very strong either. Like I have to actually really try to look hard to find anything that's about 50 miles an hour even. In fact, I think this might be the only area that I actually see that's near like 50 miles an hour at all. Everything else we're kind of staying right at about maybe 30 or 40. Yeah, sorry, Care Bear. I'm sorry I didn't get to you sooner on that one. Like I said, I just made the change over to Weatherwise not long ago. What? It won't let me. It won't let you DM me. What? It's weird. I was just I just was getting DMs from people earlier. Like, what's going on here? Oh. I think I remembered somebody asking about the area though. I always try to make sure that that at least try to answer questions if nothing else. But who was it that asked me about Pryor Creek? I don't know who it was exactly. Ah, it was you, Scarlet. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Care Bear, for clearing that up. I'm not used to chat moving as fast as it was, so I'm still. So yeah, I was just trying to make sure that I answered any questions, you know. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle chat during a big event though. You got raided by Reed's people? Like seriously? That'd be insane. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably freak out. I'm like, because even this, I was like, wait. It's like raid. I was expecting like maybe like 4 or 5 people. Then you guys just started coming in droves. I'm like, wait, what is this? I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. Three mods and 6K people. I got a few mods, but we're staying pretty quiet for the most part, right? They've been pretty quiet outside of Torex. They have their own lives, so I don't press them or anything like that. Yeah, one thing about me, I'm pretty down. I'm pretty chill for the most part. Let me go to reflectivity. Not really a point in going velocity here. Really? Really, Sonya? I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Brad, too? Thank you. Wow. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. Yeah, I'm crazy enough to try and answer them all at once. I'm crazy enough to try. Yeah, it's a growing network. It's been a long time. It feels like it's been a long road, but I'm looking forward to what's next, man. Trying to make some upgrades to the channel soon. Like right now, I just have 2 monitors. I'm probably after this month, I'm gonna be grabbing a third, so that way I can look at chat a little bit easier, have a little bit more wiggle room. Yeah, I'm just trying to do things the right way, though. You go live on Griff? Okay. Man. Man, I'm excited now. Like I like the fact that people talking about chasing with me. Do I see the link? Let me check. Where did you put it on Twitter or X or I'm just going to keep calling it Twitter. I know that it's wrong. I know some people might grill me for it. Oh, on here? I have not yet. I have not seen it on here. Yeah. Let me check something on X. Oh, yeah. Daggone it. That's right. Oh, okay. I think I figured out what was wrong. You can try and send me on X again. Ah, I see it now. Oh yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, I see every. All right, now I'm seeing everything. Okay. Spark service weather. All right, just sub to it. Seems like there's is there more channels? But yeah, I didn't know you've been watching the forecast for a while. I've been trying to I've been trying to improve on that. That's most likely some hail. These storms aren't producing a lot of wind energy, but this is a good environment for hail. Yeah, but when you get these high reflectivity returns, most times those are ice crystals that you're going to be looking at there. Yeah, these storms are going to be elevated for the most part tonight. Anything that's going to be rooted to the surface is going to be like right on the cold front itself. Just wow. I'm still in shock. Not a problem. Not a problem. But yeah. Yeah, the only reason I refer to Xfinity as that as the name now, as their current name now, is because I'm a NASCAR fan. But otherwise, I would still call them Comcast. In fact, if I remember some of the websites that they still use, I think they're still referred to as Comcast as well. Yeah, I think it's quarter size hail. That is actually one of my dreams, is to go to a Dega race. I've been a Dega fan almost as long as I've been watching NASCAR from the very first time I saw a race on TV, and that was I think it was like 2002, because I got into NASCAR in '01. The first race, I think it was the first race that I watched, like consciously watched, was the Martinsville race. Yeah, I thought they did. Well, yeah, I'm still refer. So I guess it's not wrong if you call Xfinity Comcast. Really? Yeah, I'm just now starting to hear more and more about Cletus. I hope I get to see him race in ARCA again soon. Wow, that went away quick. Well, that went away really quick. It was there for literally one scan and now it's gone. Yeah, these storms are struggling. Shoot. Daggone it, you guys. Making me want to risk. You make me want to do something crazy. I'm probably going to play like crap if I do, though. Solum Springs? Or Asylum Spring? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. I'm terrible with pronouncing stuff on here. That's one thing about it. If you end up doing this stuff end up doing this like weather streaming stuff, you realize just how bad you are at pronouncing things. Excuse me. I'm trying to find a good radar site for that, because this is one area that always kind of pisses me off. Because there's really no good radar site for this spot. It's always it always starts to get pretty distant. I pronounced it twice. Was it the first one or was it the second one? Okay, so Tulsa radar is best for this one. Yeah, I do see it. Okay, they do have it tagged as tour possible. Asylum. Asylum. Okay. I'm glad I figured that out at least. I'm glad I know now. Sometimes my own mods will pick at me for my botches, man. Yeah, because it's like you either pick the Tulsa radar here or Kinks, which is funny. Asylum. Try grow 'em. Okay, I see where you're getting at. No thanks, Torex. You guys are just gonna bully me later and then post it on Discord in the bloopers section. You guys are freaking evil sometimes with that stuff, man. You guys are freaking evil. Like Baconator and Contentions especially. Y'all two are those two are the worst, man. Nachos Mc. Stop it! I don't know why you guys want me to make food so bad that you won't even be able to see. It does, but daggone it, I'm hungry. You're gonna make me hungry, and it's almost 2 a.m. here. Shoot, it's almost 2 a.m. I'm just realizing, wow, time's flown. Ha, Natches. I see what you did there, MX. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, Torx. What? No. Torex, that's cursed. We are banning that word from chat. I'm not trying to pronounce that. That town name is cursed. Absolutely not. I rebuke that bad rebuke that bad energy. I rebuke that bad energy. Especially with it being Easter. Okay, I was about to say. You guys were about to hear the custom siren if that was a tornado warning. I do better with Louisiana town names than that, though. Uh-oh. And he has arrived. Baconator, it is nighttime for you, sir. It is about 1 a.m. Well, technically it is morning. You know what? Screw you. Anyway. Speaking of which, there he is. This is one of our other moderators here. No, MX, we are not doing this. We are not doing this. Lord of Chaos, Baconator Henry is here. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm gonna do something petty, by the way. Forgive me, chat, for being petty. But, since Mia likes to start stuff here... That's what you get. And that's what you get, RNO. But speaking of which... Baconator. You know Mia said that she has a love-hate relationship with Wendy's? Oh, also, Baconator, who's been one of the OGs here. I think she's probably asleep again. But she's in... No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you that. Even though she's probably said it like a billion times. But... what was I going to say? Yeah, I told her, oh no. Oh, speaking of which, I got a bone to pick with you, by the way. What happened to you and Isaiah on Twisted, man? I thought we were going to play Twisted. I thought y'all said y'all were able to play Twisted this week. I've been looking for you guys and everything. Oh, you sent the links to X? Alright. Boom. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I said something, well, when was it? I think I said something on Tuesday or Wednesday. I tell you what, guys. I don't know how many of you have heard of the channel before, but do you want me to test out the Siren? There's a way I can do it. I don't remember exactly how to, though. Why no, Baconator? I mean, it is loud. Oh no, here we go. I have to warn you guys, Baconator's a loose cannon here, so if he likes you, he might time you out for 10 seconds at a time and then just like mess with you probably throughout future streams. So please don't be offended in advance. It just happens regularly. But I promise you he's a good guy. No, you are not. No, you are not. Stop it. You know I hate that emoji. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is great. This is great. But do you guys want to, but if you guys want me to hit the Siren, did you ever get your Wendy's? I don't know if Wendy's is open in his area. Like, most Wendy's aren't open late anymore, especially not the one on my street. That's for sure. Oh no. Why? Why? Sure you didn't. Sure you didn't. Dang, even Torex is... Uh-oh. Torex run. Torex run. Open them up, Gumby. And Baconator, I saw that buffering emoji. You know how much I hate those. You know how much I hate those. But alright, I'm gonna sound the I want to know what you guys are thinking here. Oh god. Daggone it, Baconator, why'd you have to do that? Oh god, Gumby. Yes, give him the red card, please, Torex. Stop it, Baconator. No, I see... with this, I see trauma. I see trauma. Well, that really originated from the Rolling Fork stream, because I was actually live during that event, and I crashed 3 different times. That is, yeah. I actually was was raging off stream after that happened, like the 2nd or 3rd time. I was just like, I was cussing up a storm. And actually, I think some of it got caught, and I ended up having to delete it later because I was like, oh wow, I didn't realize. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Siren here. It's a little loud though, so I'm gonna try to make sure I have the volume good. This is it right here. Oh, I turned it down really low. I didn't want to blast anyone's eardrums. Or maybe that's because of the speaker. You don't want me to do that. That I would make everyone's eardrums bleed. Alright, let's do it again then. You didn't hear anything? What the heck? Baconator, you are a wild individual, sir. Alright. Alright. Careful what you wish for. Alright, we'll do it one more time. Ready? Here goes. Oh, I know what the problem is. But yeah, we made this one, or I made this one myself. I have a 7-string guitar, and I just played an open bar chord, and just a little bit of feedback. Yeah, whenever we have a tornado warning, this is when you hear it. But I don't have a soundboard, so I have to do it all. I have to manually sound it. Becoming a washing machine for Christmas. I'm hoping it's just a sensor issue, honestly. There's like a little piece that I could buy for it, but there was a way that I was able to jerry-rig it earlier, but even that stopped working, so it might just be the fact that the washer is just finally giving out. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So, I'm trying to think of what to do next here. I'm still kind of at a loss. Because I'm trying to think if I should go ahead and discuss Sunday, because that is an enhanced risk. The only thing is, oh dear God. Baconator, I don't trust you. I don't trust you to sing in Discord. You're gonna scare everyone away, dude. I'm waiting on HRRR to come out, but it's still on 05. It's still on 5Z right now. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna let chat decide. Chill, chill, chill. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a server of madness whenever it is active. Sometimes it gets pretty quiet, but other times it's pure madness. Oh, you're going to bed, Torex? Alright, man. Have a good night. I don't think you... I don't know how some of you would feel about me singing either. Weirdest poll. Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew he didn't mean it. All right, Torex. But have a good night, man. We'll probably be we might be live tomorrow. Might not. I don't know. We're kind of going to be on standby. Uh-oh. All right. We'll give this one more minute, and then we're gonna decide. And then all right, Baconator. You get one chance. Oh my goodness. Not this account, dude. Seriously? No. 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 Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Uh-oh. Alright, Baconator, it's put up or shut up time. Because 64% went with yes. Alright, so there's the proof right there. Oh, he's ready. I'll mute the music for you. Let me mute the music for you before you do that. Hey, what's up, Bill? I'm gonna warn you. You might hear some madness in just a second. Alright, Baconator. The floor is all yours. I have a terrible feeling about this. I have a terrible feeling about this. Who the... Seriously, Baconator, you gonna put... Why would you put Blackpink in my... Who... Why... I can barely hear you, dude. Why did you put... Hello? Dear God. What have I done? This is what you all have asked for. This is what you guys are asking for. I'm telling you. Come on, go ahead and start singing. Go ahead and start singing. This is what you wanted. The floor is all yours. Don't make me start singing the Jeopardy theme. In fact, I'll get chat to do it with me. Or better yet, you can do the thing that I was trying... You troll. Come on, Baconator. Start singing. Nah, keep going. This is what they wanted. This is what the people wanted. This is what y'all wanted. I tried to warn you guys. I tried to warn you guys. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, wait. I think I know what's going on here. I warned you guys. Or how about you want to try the thing that I tried to you want to do the thing that I tried to show you how to do? How's Sulfur doing? Sulfur is doing all right. Honestly, I thought it was going to be much worse. I don't want to tempt him to do worse though. But Sulfur is doing fine. There's no severe warnings as of this moment. In fact, shower and storm activity has been kind of on the lighter, and there's a tornado warning. We got a tornado warning for Arkansas over here. This is towards Cave Springs for the counties of Benton, Madison, Carroll, and Washington counties. This is over Springdale, moving to the northeast at 45 miles an hour. This also includes I-49 between mile markers 69 and 41. Well, I guess playtime's over now. We got one warning. I would say you should, but... Well, now we have a tornado warning, so can't do it right now. I have to hang up. We shall return once we figure out what's going on here. Okay. This is that same one that we were talking about earlier. So y'all like the Siren. That's good. Yeah, that was, I made that one myself. Like I said, if my wrist wasn't banged up from work, then I actually would have played guitar for you guys. But I hurt my wrist. No, but but they aren't gonna hear you right now anyway. Ooh, okay. Yeah, honestly, this week. Dang, man. The worst part is my left hand that's the one that got hurt. It's some pretty strong rotation, though, right there. If we were to look at gate to gate, if I could just zoom in a little further. Yeah, we're at about 100 gate to gate. You said KSRX? I don't think this is it. Ah, so that's Springfield then. No, that's KSGF. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, that does look a little better. Thanks, Gumby. So we're just under 100 on gate to gate, but it's pretty close. I'd say we're at about 80. I think 85 to be exact. Still pretty considerable considering the fact that we're not in, I would say, the most ideal environment. And this is already getting undercut, it looks like, as well. Look at how it's already gone in that backward C shape here. If it did anything, it was very brief. There might be a new area that tries to pop up over here just to the southeast of Cross Hollow. Uh-oh. That is looking pretty interesting. I actually don't use Spectrum width as much. Not nearly as much as I should, especially considering the fact that someone had told me that it actually is pretty good to use. I think in particular, a lot of people said it was good for like turbulence though too. But yeah, I'm not. This is one of the radar modes that I'm probably the least well versed with, or the least, or that I have the least IQ with. But yeah. So so this will be a case where the brighter the color is. Yeah. Okay. That's one thing that I do not miss. That is one thing that I do not miss at all. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this did drop something briefly. That's why I left. That's why I went away from Radar Omega. Between that and the poor performance, it was just getting to be a bit too much for me. Bright means more sheer. Okay. I was right. Okay. I just didn't know what the right term would be for spectrum width. I think this might only be like the second or third time that I've ever used this mode, truthfully. Get my water here real quick. Yeah, the main ones that I've only ever used on here outside of the main three, reflectivity, velocity, CC, it's VIL, storm relative. Oh, they don't have base velocity on here. I just realized that. But yeah, storm relative, base, and then also echo top. And then also use hydrometer in a VIL. This is the paid version. I don't think they have base. I don't think they have base velocity. Happy birthday, Cody. Oh, they're probably going to add it soon. I have no doubts about that. The main things that I would really like to see from weather-wise would be that and the multi-regional scan. And last but not least, the search bar. If we can get that search bar, that would help a lot. But I'm worried that if they add the search bar, that it'll take up more data. But yeah, that search bar would make a world of difference. Because that's one thing that I feel. That's one thing where I'm kind of just like shooting. I'm just kind of shooting into the dark there. I'm using Weatherwise. Weatherwise just recently got a desktop version. You do have to pay for it, but it's pretty cheap. It's like $7 a month. I'd say it's pretty good. It's a lot easier on my computer versus what I was dealing with Radar Omega. So I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. I do eventually want to try to get radar scope though too. Haha, the center of the screen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. I just realized that, but it. If you really think about it, though, it's kind of small in retrospect. So radar scope, hard to go wrong with it, truthfully. But yeah, what I want to do is I want to get radar scope. I'll probably get that later this month. Well, if you're storm chasing, I mean, you gotta have a lot of radars. It's the only way. Still looks like there could be something going on here. You have GR2 and GR3. I think we have somebody that's in the server that has that. Oh, you have Linux. Oh yeah, Tuck is the one that has GR2 and GR3. Like that's crazy to spend that much money on it. But his features are crazy though too. So I mean, you get what you pay for, but sheesh. If I could get like half of that, if I could get half of those features, I'd be happy. Oh, it was gifted to you? Nice. I wish I could have had that. Okay, so this is still radar indicated here. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this did briefly touch down. But if it did touch, it was probably for about 30 seconds. Oh, there's a free version of that? Is it available on desktop or is it a mobile device only? Oh, it's a demo. Oh, it's desktop. Nice. I at least want to check it out and see what it's like. Probably won't be right now, obviously, but I at least want to check it out. Oh wow, this is the only game in town left, really? Oh wait, no, there's Texas. But those are gonna be hailers. So I made a voting poll earlier when we were doing the discussion. We were talking about I feel like I got something in my ear. But what I was saying though was we did a discussion earlier trying to predict how large the hail would get tonight. We were thinking somewhere possibly along the lines of about maybe two 2 inches or greater because of the hatch risk. But we kind of broke it down into segments. It doesn't really look like we're going to see all that much in the way of big hail tonight. But I guess I'll rearrange the question or reword it. In fact, let me check something really quick and also get the music back on, and then I'll finish out the question. Now I warn you. Now I will warn you whenever I do these voting polls about the weather. I try to make you think. So you might have some trick question. So you might get a trick question or two every once in a while. So you gotta read the questions carefully. Hang on, Baker. Alright, here's the voting poll. Alright. Wait, what exactly are you waiting for, Baconator? Are you still in VC? Oh, 2-foot hail? Baconator, you always go crazy on these voting polls. So I can confirm tonight we have not seen any hailstones above 2 inches in diameter. No, Baconator, it is not going to be 2 feet. That would be the record to end all records. And probably the person that even tried to record it. What is it with you and this unrealistically sized hail? Okay, it looks like it's trying to go outflow dominant here. There might still be this one little sector right here where we could still have rotation. But it seems like that window is closing pretty quick. Alright, chat. Do we want to give Baconator another chance? Yeah, it does look like it's going outflow dominant, Gumby, so I'm... Okay, I figured you would say yes. I'm learning pretty quick. At least with you. Alright, chat. Do we give Baconator... Oh! MX is saying no, you're done. He had his shot. What the heck? Jeez, man. Did you really have to do that? Alright. So that's 2 in your favor, and you have 1 against you. That's very fair. That is very fair, Care Bear. I did not mean to make that rhyme, and I am sorry. Well, oh no, the tornado warning's still in effect. No, you will not sing Daughter of the Moon for me, sir. Don't mess with my favorite band now. I'm repping the shirt already as it is. Should I... I'm wondering, should I do it? Should I ask you guys for the... Nah, we're already well past that point now. When we had gotten to 12:25 earlier, I did a thing to where I was like, hey, we're going to hit the... I want you all to spam me the Christmas tree emote. What? I what? Ty shreds so bars, man. Shred some bars. Man, my wrist is messed up. I can't really play. You know what? Maybe I could try and warm up. If I can. I could try it. Strings. Let me warm up. Let me at least warm up. See how my wrist feels at least. So they got rid of that tornado warning finally. Just got a severe thunderstorm warning. Probably isn't even going to have that tour possible tag on it anymore. Yep. Well, that should pretty much do it there. Oh, trust me, that's not shredding. That's just me. That's just me doing chromatic. And I'm not even plugged up. Yeah, mixing is gonna be... Well, really, the mixing has been a big reason why a lot of stuff hasn't gotten going, if I'm being truthful. I'm just playing in chromatic. I'm not playing in any particular key at all. I'm tuned to D standard. I'm a full step down from standard tuning. So like this, if you're playing like an open E bar chord like this, I'm just a step lower. And this is my open chord here. I didn't really have to change the tuning too much. I think that's how we'll probably end the stream too. We'll probably just play something. Alright, well, I can never remember the solo of this song I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna try it. This is one of the few songs that I can play on here without completely getting copyright claimed or whatever. Shout out to Bellacore. Let me in due time, once I get the chance, you'll actually get to see you'll get to see my own little secret sauce, but I'm not able to show you right now. I just don't want anyone to steal it. Okay. Can you guys hear it loud and clear? Alright, I guess I better turn off the music in the background. So I'm gonna be playing a cover. I recorded this cover and even filmed it on my original. I even filmed it on my original YouTube channel. I'm trying to remember exactly which command it is. I think it's exclamation point metal, if I remember correctly. I don't even use the commands much here anymore. Mainly because Streamlabs bot is so slow. Yep, there it is. That's the one right there. But yeah, the pinned message is my original YouTube channel where I've done like music covers. Because of the weather though, it's kind of hard to do those. It takes a lot of time, so there's that. But yeah, I covered this a long time ago. And Baconator, you of course know this one. Thank you, Mama G. I'm hoping. All right, let's see if I can get this volume right though. All right. Oh, it's too loud. Y'all could probably hear it just fine. I can't hear anything. Wrong one. Daggone it, why does it keep going back to that? Alright, I think this will work. Okay, here we go. This is a cover of a song called Aspect. This is by a band called Bellacore. I think one of you is actually from Australia, so if you're into metal, you may have heard of them. They're actually going to be touring here in the US, I think this fall. Anyway, here it goes. Made a couple mistakes there. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh crap. I fixed it. I forgot those two inverted chords. Wait. If I'm being truthful, I'm way out of practice. I used to practice guitar like regularly. I actually used to be in a couple bands, like small local bands. Dang, I can't remember this solo ever. Dang it. I can never remember that solo. Dang it. I can never remember that solo. I've been too focused. Well, if I'm being completely honest, and I did not try to flip anyone off there before you even try it. I've actually been working on my own stuff over the last couple of years. I'm not gonna play it for obvious reasons, especially since I know one of y'all play guitar now. Not to be rude, but when I release it, I'll actually play it for you guys. I'll actually like do a visual, like a playthrough for you guys, but I'll let you hear it. This is also the intro to every stream, so you would have heard it one way or another. But yeah, this will probably be how we end the stream though. This is played on my 7-string, by the way. I have a 7-string guitar. This is also mixed and mastered by me. Oh, you haven't played in 10 years? Oh, wow. Thanks, Mama G. But yeah, this is the intro to it. Obviously, I'm still gonna check and see if everything's good. Listen, just wait. Thank you guys. The song structure of this one's a little chaotic. So, I'll wait for this to finish. This is a solo. love that last part. I don't know how the heck I came up with that. But yeah, I do. Shout out to Before the Dawn. I have to play it over the loudspeaker. Hey man, I mean, I'm down to do it. So one thing I wish that I could do, and I'm not really good with like animation or anything, but what I would love to be able to do is I would want to try to make like a little animated video of the storm forming, then eventually dropping a tornado, and make that into the music video for this song. That's one of the reasons I haven't really released it yet. If you know anyone that's like an animator of any kind that could at least give me some pointers so I could learn how to do it myself, let me know, man. Or if you're willing to do it, I don't have a whole lot of money. Come in the Spark server? Okay. Bad ace. Profanity is allowed here. Profanity is allowed here as long as it isn't like out of line, like you know, like I said, I'm pretty easygoing here. Like you can swear here. I can care less. I used to play in metal bands. I have a sailor mouth of my own. So yeah, if you want to swear, feel free. Just don't be disrespectful. That's the whole thing. My main thing is just don't be a jerkwad here. That's all. Yeah, outside of that. Oh, yeah. Huh. The stark I'll put it to you like this. The stark comparison that you would see from me just being outside at work, because I'm a landscaper, like you'd be shocked, like the way I just let them fly sometimes. And I kind of have, and if I'm being completely transparent, I do have somewhat of a road rage issue. I'll be I'll be calm as could be on here, but I'll be like, but yeah, like on the road, if somebody does something really stupid, I'm like, I'm just like cussing up a storm pretty quick. I'm like, idiot. Just like absolute idiot. I'll tell you what, because you guys have been freaking awesome, I'll do one more thing. I'll let you see just this one riff from there. Just one. Yeah, it is a given. You are definitely correct there. But I'll give you guys this one parting gift here. This is the main riff, and this is what you will hear whenever you see a forecast video. It's this right here. Oops. Oh wow. That just shows how tired I am also. And how crappy my memory is. But here it is. But that's the intro riff right there. Probably sounds better if I have the other pickup activated though. Oh, what the hell? And just when we think we're done, full of surprises,
There's a tornado warning just outside Abilene. This is actually the first one that's within the 5% area. And there's our tiny little couplet right there. Brady? Who's Brady? Is it someone I already know about, or? Oh. Is Brady someone I already... Oh, it's Stormcat 5 himself. Okay. Yeah, so let's make that happen, please. Yeah, tell him to DM me if he's got any ideas. I'm game. I'm looking for some people to jam with anyway. Because doing this by myself gets lonely sometimes, you know? Yeah, the gate here, we're sitting right at about 60. Just a little bit past 60 even here, exactly. But... Oh, he's on Discord and, he's on Discord and he's on X. Okay. Okay. And that's just his name, Stormcat5? Shear's there, right? The shear's there. It's more so to the south side of what the, Oh, you sent the links? Alright, I can look at that right now. Alright, I see his channel. Now I just gotta get his Discord. Alright. Yeah, just feel free to... Yeah, I'm trying to find his Discord. I'm still trying to catch up with all the other guys. I just recently got with Justin from Wind Dancer and PA Storm Trackers. So I'm still trying to adjust with that. It's a blessing to be able to do this. Ah, here it is. I found it. Dang, man, I don't know what's going on with the phlegm tonight. I'm gonna be pissed if it was the ice cream that caused that. Yeah, Justin's freaking awesome, man. He was the one that actually kind of motivated me to go live. Because I was thinking, dang, the cap isn't gonna break till super late, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough to really keep these going. I looked at the forecast again. I was like, maybe. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna go to the store, see what happens. Lo and behold, I'm like, I bet you this is gonna try to start going off right while I'm at the store. And just when I was finishing up my purchase, there it goes. There it went. Yeah, it has been rough, man. Like those pollen levels, especially. Like I don't know what it's been like over in Savannah, but our counts have been like 10,000 plus almost regularly. But yeah, I remember. I think it was like 10:29 my time when Justin had hit me up. He said, "Hey man, check the radar." I was like, I freaking knew it. But yeah, the pollen has been the worst it's been in a while. Like I can't remember the last time that it's been this intense to the point where I've even like struggled with it.
All right, I got everybody finally now. Like the last time I can remember it being this bad, even for me, and I'm not allergic. Probably, I would say, dang, maybe like 2004, 2006. Because I normally don't have a reaction to pollen at all. Like, I just tank it like it's nothing. But, for whatever reason, this year, it's just been brutal. Plus, but then also in 2004, I wasn't doing vocals. Oh yeah, this year has been exceptionally bad for pollen. I think it's been that way just across the board, no matter where you are. Yeah, I think it was somewhere between. It was somewhere around like '04 and '06. I think '05 was an okay year. It was either '04 or '06. Yeah, it was '06. I remember now. I remember vividly. And we had like a long streak of it being like really bad, and then on top of that, '06 was like when Atlanta got into that drought. I think it was like late '05 into '06 is. I think it was like maybe it was a neutral Enzo. I have to probably check the analog again or check the logs again, but I think it was I think we were in like a neutral Enzo heading into a El Nino. All right, all right, I'm on the server finally. I gotta remember to ask about that little animation deal. I'll probably hang out for a few more minutes, and I'm probably definitely gonna have to go to bed. Because I still owe the audience as a whole the May outlook. There's one thing about me, I try to keep content going regularly on here. I almost think I sometimes push myself a little too hard. But yeah, when it comes to the grind, I'm about it. Yep, I remember that. That I definitely remember. And then I remember that one year where we pretty much wiped that entire drought out all at once. That was insane. That was the first time that I'd ever missed school from rain. Literal rain. I was like looking at mom's like, wait, what? I'm not going to school today? Because of rain? And then I heard about Powder Springs being flooded. I was like, okay then. Oh, okay. I'll make sure I at the very least properly introduce myself. Gotta have manners. Definitely gotta have manners. Manners, what's that? You don't want me to do the voice. I think I don't know if Baconator's still here. Might have went back to sleep. But yeah, like I said, I've been in a couple of metal bands, and I can do a couple things with my voice. I'll put it that way. He could be mad at me because I didn't let him sing either. Oh, Alfaria's in there. Wow. That's freaking awesome, man. Yeah, he'll get over it, I know. He's gonna have to! Yeah, I used to do vocals, so yeah. I can do the screaming, I can do the growling, but with this phlegm, I sound like trash right now. I sound like absolute trash. If I could ever get a slowdown with this weather, then maybe I'd have an opportunity to do those vocals. Do even like vocal covers, because I have a mic stand and all that other stuff in here. We all did. Death metal. I played in a melodic death metal band. We were called Desolate Oasis. I was the vocalist and the rhythm guitarist. They're still continuing with the tornado warning. Yeah, sometimes I still practice vocals in the car, but oh, you like metal in general? Oh, dude, yeah, you'd love it, Mama G. You would love the chat then. We got a few metalheads in there. I sometimes will share bands that I've been listening to or a song that I'm listening to on there. Then I'm also a little bit bashful right now because it's like 2 o'clock. True. Oh, you were an 80s teen. Nice. My mom. I just gave away my mom's age, jeez. My mom was kind of like that too. Yeah, my favorite band, I'm actually rocking one of their shirts. This is Insomnium. They call you Mama G for a reason. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Still radar indicated rotation. Come on, you stubborn storm. Let's see what you got. Well, actually, no, don't do that because you're about to cross the highway. I don't want to see anyone get hurt, especially not overnight. That's the worst time. Not much in the way of shear. Ooh, my stomach. Maybe there's a safer technique. Maybe you can learn the safer technique. Yeah, those Texas people are sleeping right now, for sure. It's gonna take a lot for them to wake up. Like it'd have to be like a PDS tornado emergent or a tornado emergency or something. And even then, there's still no guarantees. Nocturnals around Texas are pretty common, actually, too, truthfully. Yeah, but we don't want that. We don't want that here. Ooh, man. But yeah. Also, I'm planning on playing some Helicity or Twisted tomorrow if anyone wants to join in on the server. I gotta at least hit up this high risk event at least once or twice. We won't stream it, but we'll be on Discord though at least. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be on Discord. If hilarious stuff happens, like it often does, especially when Baconator's involved, then yeah, then yeah, maybe we'll clip it on YouTube. There's some in Spark. Okay. Baconator, what time would work for you to play either Helicity or Twisted tomorrow? Since you said I didn't let you know last time, I'm letting you know now. Oh, Stormforce? I wonder if we could get enough people to where we would just have our own separate server. That would be hilarious. Oh, you're gonna ride sometime? Will it be later? I don't know. That's why I'm asking what time works for you, man. Oh, there's several that have a server. Oh, wow. Jeez, man, you guys, thank you for rating my channel. Like, thank you so much for rating my channel. Like, this seems like wow. I'm so glad I chose to stream. I'm so glad I chose to stream this one. Between 1 p.m. to 6. Okay. Well, probably do like 7 or 8. All right. I may do one early in the day. I may do a couple of different runs. I may do one in the early afternoon. And then I'll definitely do one in the evening. 7 p.m. Central, so that'll be 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, I figured that's what you were getting at. But yeah, so we'll do one for 8 p.m. We could probably set up an event on there. But yeah, we're definitely trying. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys rated the stream. I'm still shocked. You're a vampire, so you're up late. We might be doing the same exact thing we're doing now again. Because I feel like tomorrow, or, well, definitely today's risk now, is basically a carbon copy of this one. It's very reminiscent, the same kind of lift, it hits the same kind of shear, maybe a little bit weaker shear. No, actually, if anything, maybe a little stronger. But it has good low-level shear like this one, to an extent. Also, the lift profile is about the same. Mixing is a little bit of a question. But I'd say that these two look almost identical. Maybe just a little bit more action towards Texas. Maybe a little bit more focus towards Texas this time. I don't know, though. And then the big event on Sunday. Alright, once this warning gets canceled, we're going to call it a night. Either that, or if I can't sleep, I'm probably going to play zombies or something. But I'm going to try to say hello in all the servers I've joined. I'm going to try to say hello in all of them. And then, oh, Brady won't be streaming Sunday? Okay. Alright. Well, feel free to tune in then. Oh, will do. Absolutely. I think it's like, what, maybe 2 or 3 different servers we've joined? I'll try to send some of my peeps in as well. If someone gives love, I gotta give love back. That's the way I look at it. Yeah. I can't wait to release that song though, and then I can't wait to show you guys. I'm not gonna. Dang, I feel like I'm almost plugging. I'm almost plugging memberships in a way. But once I do release that song, if you really want to know like the full origin story, because I mean I could tell it here, but like if you want to see the project, like the inner workings of it, especially since it's like a channel thing, I'm going to be showing the inner workings of that project on Mixcraft, which was my DAW, and then of course talking about the origin story on there. So you want to check that out, and just the origin story about how I ended up becoming, well, Time Metalhead Weatherman. Definitely become a member, because I'll probably try to do it like a Storm Story style or something, or I'll just like add a bunch of other like weird guitar riffs. Stormfront Freak. But yeah, I'm trying to write stuff for that right now. What the heck kind of chord was that? Brady is the Met for who? Who again? Stormfront Freak channel. Oh, okay. I think what I think I joined their server. Yeah, I need to check out more podcasts and stuff. I've been trying to figure out ways to be a little bit more involved in the weather community in a subtle way. The thing is, I'm not trying to stir the pot or anything. I'm not one of those guys, but I'm also about talking about what's right, you know? I'm not I don't like seeing the kids out there doing the whole thing with like what I've been seeing with the HWRF, like how people are modding it to where it's going 2 weeks in advance. It's not designed for that. Like, I don't like that stuff. You gotta be careful with that. Use that at home if you please, but don't, yeah, like, don't put that on social media. Because the wrong person gets a hold of that, and then it turns into a problem. People start getting scared. And that's the thing, and I'm speaking for a lot of the people in my audience that suffer from storm anxiety too. Like, I'm trying to help them through that if I can. And then you have these kids doing this stuff thinking that it's cool. It's not. Nothing about that's cool. But tornado warning has been canceled at this point, guys. I think I'm gonna call this one a stream. Thank you all so much. Ah, crap. Another one? Please, no. Is it the Missouri one again? No, that's the old one. Must be Texas. Yep, it's Texas. Alright. Tornado also will be possible. Latest high resolution. It's east of a dry line, moderate instability, most unstable cape. Oh wow, those lapse rates are crazy. I wish I could. But I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. If I'm gonna do all the stuff that I'm planning to do with you guys, I'm gonna have to get some sleep. It's just more motivation though. little bit of rest earlier after I got back from work, and then after that I've been just running. But we'll have a video up hopefully tomorrow, late tomorrow morning, and then we'll go on from there. Yeah. Between now and Sunday, I'm definitely going to need all the rest that I can get. But everybody, thank you again for a wonderful stream. This was incredible. Thank you all so much. It's been wonderful to meet you, and I will see you very soon, I hope. But you all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care of each other. Horns up. Good night.